Hey guys, mental detectorist here. It was kind of rainy yesterday, so I figured everything's going to be muddy in the parks with the grass and stuff, so I was just trying to look around here in Arizona for spots with gravel to hunt, which there's millions of those. Anyways, I was driving around and I came upon an area that just has some interesting history. I've hunted it before, but it's a really cool area. A lot of my Phoenix area friends will know where I'm at, but basically it's a park right now. They've built a lot of baseball parks over it, car lots over it, but the history behind it is it used to be in World War II a internment camp. From what I gathered through research and some stories, there was a bunch of German soldiers here. I believe there were some high-risk ones that they captured in California and put them out here in the middle of the desert. But it was a pretty big internment camp. It was about maybe a square mile, and someone posted a map and it kind of laid out the facility, so I have an idea of where I'm at. I'm kind of near the motor pool area apparently. But they've done a lot of work here. I'll show you around. I'm not going to tell you the name, but a lot of people recognize it. But over here by this mountain, there's an archery range. Over this way, there's still some military facilities over here with some vehicles. I don't know if you can see where I'm pointing. It's dark in here. Sun's finally going down, but it's a beautiful day. So anyways, it was an internment camp. It held a lot of prisoners, and one of the biggest stories out of here was I guess somehow the prisoners convinced the staff or the guards or whatever to let them build a volleyball court. And what they did is they actually built a tunnel. It was about 180 feet, I believe. I mean, total Hogan Heroes type thing. They dug the tunnel and they eventually escaped. And digging up the volleyball court was their excuse for getting rid of all that hard-packed dirt. And it was hard-packed. What I heard is they dug it out with a coal shovel, so that's most likely got a square nose. It would have been really difficult. But they did it, and they escaped. And I think the guards didn't even know they're gone from one of the stories I recall. And they started knocking on doors here in the Scottsdale area and speaking German, and these people were freaking out, calling the cops, and eventually they caught them all. But their plan that I read was they were going to break out, steal a boat, and take one of our rivers down to Mexico or something like that. Most of us here in the desert know that we're pretty dry and we don't have water. So that kind of thwarted their plan. Anyhow, I can't remember if I told you that, but I think they only had like a $25 bounty on their heads or something. So it was kind of probably still not that much back then, but they escaped somewhere up here. I'll just show you over here. See, it's still kind of barren here. So there's still areas that are pretty undisturbed from them that are huntable, but there's not much. I've hunted and not found a lot out here. But you never know. Over here, I pulled in and kind of got excited. I don't think you can see it. But over here on the baseball fields there, they got all fenced off, and the gate was open, so I pulled in there, but there's a security guard, and they won't let you in there. But I was hoping with all that turned up dirt, maybe I could go scan it real quick, but not going to happen. So anyways, that was the story. It's a pretty interesting spot, and who knows, if you ever come hunt out here, you might find something. But there is still an Army facility over here. We'll drive by it right here. I'm going to try to go toward this tunnel where I think the tunnel either entrance or exit was. There's a lot of neighborhoods ahead of us that are built on top of a lot of this stuff, but I'll turn the camera here once there's still some military vehicles to our right here. We got a vehicle behind me, so I'm not going to be able to show you. But as we go out, I'll show you see if I can find the tunnel and show you that. There's an archery range where I was at, and I could hear arrows whizzing by, so I didn't really want to deal too much with that. But if you can look over here, you can see this is a military facility, Army Reserve Center. We got some Hummers in there and other stuff. So
In
let me get down here a little
turn
farther
left,
and let's see if
North
we can
64th Street. Then
this
keep
tunnel
left.
entrance. Can't remember if it was south or north of Oak here, but it's in a neighborhood, and it's, let's see, across that road, so it should be somewhere up here. We might have to venture out to find it.
Perform a U-turn when possible.
I was swinging my dace a little bit out there today, but didn't really find much. So you can see all these houses were pretty much on that internment camp base, so they've developed over it quite well. We might try to, if we can, we might park down here and see if we can find that. There's like a plaque and a sealed off tunnel to show you where they tried to escape from. What's this say? Bicycle friendly community. So somewhere, I think, on this walkway. I don't think I'll have anywhere to park to show you guys. Let's go see if we can find it. We'll park right here and take a shot at it. I think it was down farther, but let me park right here real quick and we'll lock up and we'll go see if we can find this thing. It's kind of interesting.
In 1/8 of a mile, turn right, East Holly Street.
I parked this. Lock it up. There's nowhere to detect it. It looks like it's just a green belt walkway thing. Okay, I gotta learn how to park my car. Let's get out and go take a look real fast. Beautiful day though. Lots of people out. Let's see what this says here. Timeline. This military reservation, you're here. Okay, I was trying to see if they'd show us where. Let's walk down here though and see if we can find it real fast. Sun's gonna go down in a little bit here. One thing we're known for is our beautiful sunsets. So, look at this. What's this say? Come on the property. So, let's see if I can see anything that might signify the escape hatch thing. That looks like quite a long sidewalk. Guess I don't have an idea where it's at. Well, as you can see, it's a long hike down there. I don't think I want to go all the way down there. I'm going to have to try to pinpoint it a little better. Show you next time. But somehow they dug way the heck over to here. Maybe that's the river they thought they boat down. But trying to see if anything catches my eye, but I don't see anything. I'll attach a picture of the tunnel thing when I get home, but anyways, I just want to share that story with you. Let's take a look at this real quick. Guessing it was way back there, but no, it's just a sprinkler thing. Alright, I'll get a picture of that a little later to show you guys. I'm going to turn you off for now, head back to the truck and move on. But I hope you like that story. It's kind of interesting. You can research it as well. Pretty good story. And some maps. You can see where stuff was developed over it. So, anyway, have a good day. I'll talk to you later.